Welcome, dear viewers. Recently, I had a chance to conduct an online workshop on behalf of Allama Iqbal Open University on the subject of population education. That was meant for MA education and EPM classes, and it was code name 6573. That workshop consisted of 6 days and had every day we had a 2 hour session. It was extensive talk on 9 units of population education. That code was about the concept of population education and the application of population education and its introduction into the school curriculum. So while I was discussing that with the students, an idea cropped in my mind, and the reason was that we were even given the concept of population education to primary classes, elementary classes, secondary classes, and above. So, as per the level of the students, their academic level, their mental level, they need to be given the material which was of their age and of their mental and academic level. And I thought of it, so I'm sharing it with you. Population education with snake and ladder game. As I said, we were discussing during that workshop that population education is an educational program which provides for a study of population situation, and the purpose was obviously to apprise the students of the importance of demography and demographic statistics which we have, and its relationship with the development of the country, so that the purpose was the students should think rationally and they should know what is good for them, their family, and their community, and the country and world as a whole. So, to create awareness among the students about effects of birth rates and death rates, which are two elements which affect the population growth, the school student were to be made clear about these terminologies and the effect on the society as a whole. Now, one such way is by making use of purposely built Ludo. The students, we know in our background, in our society, they right from the beginning they know what is Ludo. There are two sides of Ludo, and on one side there's a game of snakes and this ladder, and we play with the dice. So that game, I have modified it for the students. They will take obviously interest in this, and in the while playing this game, they would very easily comprehend and learn what we intend them to convey through population education. So, what is this all about? A bit of introduction. Up to five pupils can play this game simultaneously. The first player to throw a six with the dice starts, and each player in turn moves forward the number of places shown by their throw of dice. Whatever the number comes while they throw the dice, say it comes 4, so right from the corner where the written start, he would move 4 steps, right? For instance, if he has a step just 1, so from start he has moved to this square 1, and there's a ladder, and he would move up in that very where the ladder is fixed up, this number is 2, that square number 2. Why this ladder is taken up? Because there is something favorable as far as the population is concerned, and one can read what is favorable in it, and how that benefits him. So ladders, what are the ladders all about? Ladders, landing at the foot of a ladder, as I said just now, is an indication of a favorable factor. Take the player, because that will take the player to the top. Available and what all are written on in those squares is, for instance, these are good things from population growth point of view, because we have to manipulate birth rate, we have to cut down the birth rate, and we have to, by cutting down the birth rate, obviously the growth rate would become, and that is good for the family size, good for the society, good for the community. And those factors which are favorable, where the ladder you would find the ladder there, is availability of contraceptives, land reforms, then education. If there are land reforms, it's good from our point of view. If there's population educated, again good for us. Higher age for marriages. If the people are married, say, otherwise the fixed line for us in Pakistan is 18. If they the maximum time they can push it back, good for the population point of view. Improve nutrition, good food that make the population strong, and even reduces the mortality rates. Improved form of machinery, well, that would make plenty of food available. And positive government action, good policies from the point of view of population, where there are disincentives for larger family and incentives for shorter family. They are ladders. So the students, while playing this ladder and snake game, they would learn these are favorable factors for our point of view. Then there are snakes also, and the snake is landing at the head of a snake. That would mean what? An indication of an unfavorable factor, takes the player back to the tail. Once one comes down with the snake, down where the tail of the snake is, and those factors which are unfavorable, they are lack of contraceptives, their availability is not in plenty, or they are not available in cheap form. Then illiteracy, that is another unfavorable factor. If the people are not literate, they are obviously not going to pay heed to this population problem. Lack of health workers, then high infant mortality, male children preferred. This is one of also the factor of larger population in search of more and more male children. The family size keep on growing. Then low standards of living. This has got a positive relationship with that population, increase in population. Then wars, that also disturbs the population. So the concept of population education is well explained indirectly through this nice, good, I would say, population education material. This is a snake and ladder ludo is very nice, good. The notes given on the board help the players to learn which factors are favorable and which factors are unfavorable for future for influencing population growth through the family planning. You can see this. I have zoomed it, and we can read the whole this Ludo. Down below, there's first in square 2 where the ladder starts. Availability of contraceptives. Then at again we find the ladder at number 10. Then land reforms. Then we find snake at 22, lack of contraceptives. Then we again find the ladder at 38. We again find the ladder at 20. Then we find the snake at 34, that is lack of health workers. And then we have got further we have 48, we have got ladder improved nutrition. Then we have got snake at 57, we have got ladder at 54, that is improved farm machinery. And then we have got again snakes at 57, which is high infant mortality. And then we have got snake at 65, which is a low standard of living. And 75, again we find a snake that is male children preferred. Then last that snake is at 77. Wars and finish line is at 80. Whoever reaches finish line first, he is the winner. But throughout, he is conscious of the ladders and the snakes, and hence the concept of population to lower classes. Lower classes. This is an excellent way of giving them concept of population education. Stay blessed, G.